Welcome back to the channel. Now, to those of you that are yet to subscribe, make sure you please click on that subscribe button, like, share, make your comments. I definitely would love to watch out for it. So let's take a look at NASDAQ 100. We want to know what NASDAQ 100 will be doing this week. So now let's start with this movement. Let's start from here. This movement started. This is around 2022, and 2022 and 2023, right? This was around September, right? September period that price came here. We had the rejection up. Guess what? Price came. It failed to break this lows, right? And guess what? Price eventually dropped. It started going bullish. So this is like a double bottom. So ever since price has been giving us a bullish move. So you can see that Nasdaq 100 is actually bullish, right? Now we would draw this our trend, right? So if we take a look at this our trend, price rejected from here, also rejected from here, then price eventually dropped, and we can see this rejection. The way price was going, it failed to break this previous highs. As it fails to break this previous highs, then it eventually break this our trend. So that is an indication that price will now start dropping to the downside on Nasdaq 100. So we will be expecting a bearish move. Now, before I go ahead and continue what we should be expecting this week and next week, now those of you that have actually been complaining that you say you can actually access the Patreon channel, you can now do that. The Patreon channel, the link to the Patreon channel will be in the comment section. Now, to those of you that don't know, we offer high probability trade that you have 70 to 90% chance of winning, trade that you have higher chances of winning. So this week that just finished, we also took a trade on NASDAQ 100. I think it was on Thursday we took that trade, and we actually hit our profits. I also I'll be putting a link to this playlist of trade we actually take, so you can go to the comment section. You'll see the link to this playlist, watch it and confirm. One of those trades we also took was NASDAQ 100 on September 27, which we actually hit our profit fine. So we will be looking to take another one. Now let's see this NASDAQ 100, right? You can now see that it has come to this trend. It went up, then it now broke below this trend, right? Now we can see that it is now going bullish. There's every possibility that this price can actually come to hit this trend. There's every possibility we can see that bullish move. I mean, this is a massive fall. Let's see it this way. Now see it this way. This is a massive fall, right, on NASDAQ 100. So there's every possibility that we would be getting this bullish move to come to tap this trend line. Then we will start getting that fall. So do not be surprised if NASDAQ 100 start giving you that bullish move. Now, are we going to start having it this week? Well, I'm not really sure. We all know the rules of trading, right? Trade what you see and not what you think. So with what I'm saying, this is exactly what I think. That's probably later, maybe in 3-4 weeks time, you should see NASDAQ 100 come to tap this trend line. That is in what I think. Now, if eventually price starts giving us that movement to the upside, then definitely we can now start projecting a buy movement to this trend line. So we would want to trade what we see. So if in case price start pushing up, then we are seeing that it is pushing up, then we can now go ahead with the trend and go long. If not, price might eventually continue with downward, thereby giving us a new lower lows. So yes, is there a possibility that price will actually give us a new lower lows this week? Absolutely yes. The possibility is I mean, take a look at your DXY. I've done analysis on DXY, by the way. If you've not watched it, check the channel. You'll see the analysis on DXY that I've done. I literally predicted that DXY will continue the movement to the upside. So we all know that if there's a bullish move on DXY or USD index, then definitely there's going to be a fall on NASDAQ. So like I said, this is the DXY, right? This is the bullish move, right? It literally broke above this critical level here. It broke above it. Then we will see a correction to test. And guess what? We will continue the movement to the upside. So if DXY or USD index continue the movement to the upside, then definitely NASDAQ 100 will continue to fall. So have it in mind that if DXY goes bullish, then NASDAQ 100 will continue to fall. That is what I'm saying. Yes, there's a possibility that we would continue the movement to the upside. So do not be surprised if price comes to go. Like you always say, trade what you see and not what you think. So Monday, we will know what the markets will do. We will wait and see what markets will do on Monday. So maybe on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, then we cannot take that trade. Monday, we are going to watch it because I personally, I will not trade NASDAQ 100 on Monday. I will actually see what it wants to do for that week. Once it does that, then we can now go. Like I said, I'm expecting a further movement to the upside on DXY. Meaning, if that will happen, then NASDAQ 100 should drop. So I mean, this confirm that this is kind of like a critical level. But if in case NASDAQ 100 eventually breaks above it, then come to test it, then we can now go ahead with the bullish move to come to tap this trend line. Then do it. Like I said, trade what you see and not what you think. If price NASDAQ 100 goes bullish, break above this resistance level, then it comes to test it, then we can now go ahead and take that buy. If not, we can see NASDAQ 100 continue with the bearish move. And guess what? We would continue with the bearish move and continue to sell. So Monday we will see what market does. Then we can now give an update on what next we should be expecting. So if you're interested, all you just have to do is sign up to the Patreon channel. The link to our Patreon channel will be in the comment section. So if you're interested in trading NASDAQ 100, you need an update on NASDAQ 100, then you can now sign up to the channel. The link to the Patreon channel will be in the comment section.